Do a big about face change in how we're going to share photos. I think it's going to streamline the process, reduce a lot of the busy work, and get me just about everything that I want. So hang on tight, because what we're going to do is eliminate creating Google Drive folders at all. We are only going to use Google Classroom and Lightroom and the features that go right in there. So watch this. Here are my shallow depth of field photos that I took the other day. I'm going to make an album in Lightroom that I can share online. So I hit Command A to select all my photos, and then I hit plus over here right next to albums, and I'm going to create an album, and it says include the 38 selected photos. Yes, I want that. I'm going to call it shallow depth because that's what the assignment is. Create. Then over on the left I have this shallow depth album. I'm now going to share and invite. So I did a 2-finger click or a right click with a regular mouse, share and invite. It's going to create a shareable link. I said get that shareable link, that's good. And I'm going to get the settings here. So I'm going to allow JPEG downloads. That way if I need to download it, I as the teacher, if I want to download stuff, I can. Show metadata. You want to check that off so that I can see the settings you use to shoot it. And then show location probably doesn't make any difference. My camera's got a GPS connection. If you connect to your phone, you'll get that. If not, it won't tell you anything. So then we click, once we've got the settings the way we want, we click this little clipboard here, copy. And then that gives lets you have the link to the album. Now we can minimize Lightroom a little bit, and we'll go to the work that we're doing. First thing you want to do is make an album link. You just, I'm going to start adding these to the templates, but on this first assignment it's not there because we haven't done it. So I'm going to just make a new slide, call it album link, and then I'm going to paste the link to the album right there. All right, so that's done. Now check out, this is where it gets cool. I'm opening a new tab in Chrome, and then I paste in the link to the album, and then boom, all my pictures are right there. So let's say, I'm just resizing it so I can see both things now. So I'm going to go to my first slide where I need a picture in there. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to do this picture of Riley. So I open it up, copy the image by right-clicking on it and then selecting copy image. And then I'm going to right-click here and paste. Boom. The picture is right there. And then I hit info, and I've got all my settings right there. ISO 100, f-stop 5.6, and shutter speed is 1/30, 1/30th of a second. 130, and I'll call that Riley face. Okay. And I can keep doing that. The one disadvantage of this is that when you look at this whole album, it's not broken down. I don't see any way to filter. Only show the 1-star pictures or the 2-star pictures or anything like that. So you may need to go back to Lightroom and be like, okay, just show me my good ones. And that would be like, oh, that's what I actually want to use. And then you can find them in here. You could make a sub album or something like that that's got your 3-star pictures, but let's keep it simple for the most part. Just digging them out of one album shouldn't be too hard. And then you just keep adding them in. And then me, as a teacher, when I want to check your work, I just follow this link here. If you want to get fancy, select it, right-click, and say link, and then that's going to turn it into a link that I can just click on. Not a big deal, though, if I just have to copy and paste it into my browser. And then that's done. There's no more exporting multiple photo exports to your desktop, dragging them to Google Drive, then bringing them into your slideshow. It's like a quarter of the time to get it all done. Let me know if you get stuck on anything.